Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Basically, Gurmukhi is a very simple language to learn. What you've got are 35 or 40 consonants. These make the main sound of Gurmukhi. Yeah? An example of some you've already seen: s, sa, or nanna, which makes the sound n. And also you've got vowel sounds. Okay, there's about 10 of them. You can see them on the right here, and these are added on to the letters to make a sound. An example I've used here, the letter nanna. You can see n, and then the next one is na, then ni, and then ni, and so on and so forth. I'll go through them later. There's no need to memorize the letters right now. There's no need to memorize the sounds right now. All I'm asking for you to understand the concept of how Gurmukhi works. Okay, so you get consonants and you add to them vowels. In Punjabi, this is called taking akhar of the 35 akhar and adding to it something which is called a laga matra. Okay, laga means to be joined onto, matra is like a sound. So you got sounds are added onto the letters to make those sounds different. So n, na, ni, nu, nu. But leave those aside for now. As I said, focus on the idea of how it works. Now let's take a sound like n, nanna, and add to it the akhar for k, kaka. So nanna and kaka together make the sound n and k. Put them together and you get nak, nose, nak. Now what if you were to take nak and then at the front of that add nanna again with a little sound which is called a kanna, which makes it into a r. So now it becomes na, na, k, nanak, as Guru Nanak. Yeah, so this word will come up a lot of times in Gurbani, obviously, nanak. Now let's take another example of a word that will come up a lot: das. This sounds up with the word d, the da for the. Now take the akhar the da and we have the other akhar which is s, das. That becomes letter 10, but that's not what we need. We need das. So we're going to take a vowel, okay, which is a kanna again, and add it to it. It becomes das, nanak, das. That comes up a lot in Gurbani as well, right? Another word you might be familiar with without any vowels is jan. So jan nanak. This is literally ja, ja plus nanna, na, jan. So you see, it's very simple. For example, we take the akhar gaga, which makes the sound g, add that there, and then we're going to put next to it the akhar for rara, r. So it becomes gar. Now, not gar as in house, but just gar. If we put an onkar, which makes the sound u, next underneath the gaga, it becomes gur. Now, if we add the dolonkar underneath the rara, it becomes ru. So together, this becomes guru. So guru, nanak. So this is actually a very simple language to learn. Everything is phonetic. All we need to learn is the consonants, which is the 35 akhar, and the 5 underneath, which we'll go through in one of our videos, and then also learn the vowels, which again we'll go through. And these vowels, collective word for those, is not the 35 akhar but the moharni. So we learn the moharni, which is all the laga matra in Punjabi, and then following that we just have to learn how to put words together. So how these videos are going to work is we're going to focus on the sounds, which are going to be to understand which sound each letter makes, and the vowels, and then we're going to concentrate upon writing them. And how do we write them? What is the system that Maharaj made? So we're going to have to write each of these, okay, and what similarities there are and what differences there are. And then what we're going to do is go through how to put words together. But also in that we're going to go through things like commonly used words, like we just went through a few now, and also commonly made mistakes on how to pronounce letters and how people can often get into bad habits. And finally, we're going to put all this theory and all the sounds and the writing into practice by learning how to read Gurbani, okay, and that's called Santhya. So we're going to go through Japji Sahib, and in that video we're going to go through learning how to pronounce all the letters in Japji Sahib, and basically, hopefully at the end of that, when we've gone through it, all of us who are going through the video series will be able to read Japji Sahib properly and read it in the original letters that Guruji wrote for us. And that's it. After that, you're free then to be able to read Gurbani slowly yourself, and there are loads of resources available online where you can listen to videos and you can follow it along yourself, and that will then free us to go on to learn more Gurmukhi and be able to explore the treasure that our Guru gave us, this khajana of Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji and all the Gurbani that we have. So I wish you all the best of luck, and then we're going to go through in the next video the signs of the 35 akhar. How does that 35 akhar work? Watching the video on the signs, don't be too worried about memorizing each one. It's just to get you to understand how the sounds are made, what the signs of the alphabet is. However, there are going to be more videos on which letters are very similar to English letters and which letters are combination, and there's going to be another video on which letters are actually unique to Punjabi and how to pronounce those. Okay, good luck. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.